Hi, my name is Michael Santoy. My candidate number is 66, and I am a student at North Miami Beach Senior High School. My topic today is, does the upbringing of a child determine how successful he or she will be in the future? My introduction. I'm going to explain how time affects a child's future, and I have a study that shows that good sense and obedience come hand in hand for a child to have a good future. A child needs constant time and attention for him to be successful, and as a child matures, so should your way of treating him or her, and different life lessons. Source 1, Success and the Tiger Mother. This source talks about how China and India are trying to reach the United States in educational and as a future competitor, but then again it explains how 17 out of the top 20 universities world ranked are from America, and this study is made in Japan. Tiger mothers try to make their kids the best they can be, and they try everything they can for them to be successful, but then again they don't make leaders or inventors. For example, Steve Jobs or Bill Gates. This picture right here is the picture that from Shanghai's university from the world ranking of all universities. Source 2, the work-dad balance. In the 1970s, fathers only spent 15 minutes with their kids, and then in the late 1990s, parents spend 2 hours or more a day. That's an 800% increase. And then also, when a father is a role model, kids follow in his footsteps. Everything he does affects the children. A study shows that multitasking fathers and work-centered fathers are the best friends because they can have a personal life and a professional life and keep it separate, but both good. Source 3. Can an upbringing program be for failure or success? Parents are role models and kids will follow. Everything they do affects a child. For children to be good in the future, things they need to learn from their parents is good judgment, courage, interest, and independence. All of these things are life lessons that parents should teach throughout their childhood. And also, what affects children is how much time a parent spends with them, and the more time, the more successful they are sought out to be. Source 4, role of a parent in upbringing a child. Children go through different stages in life, and each stage should have a life lesson. In the early stage, from kids from 4 to 10, they should learn authority, which means that there's a parent and there's a child. This applies to the future because it can show who is the boss and who's the employee. Another thing that they should learn at a young age, from 6 to 13, is interpretation, which means the why and what's of life. As a teenager, they should learn independence and that you're not always going to be babied around and you need to do things for yourself. My evaluation. All the sources do say yes to my topic listing because everything does go behind that the parents do affect the upbringing of a child. Source 1 talks about the cultural background and how that affects the future. Source 2 talks about economic and how that can alter your learning experience. Source 3 talks about focusing on a child and how to raise them. Source 4 talks about the different stages in life and what you should teach, and that parents want their best for the child. Statistics. In a cultural side for statistics, 82% of parents of white students said that only 82% of parents said that parents check their homework. Unlike African Americans and Hispanics, said that 94% of their parents check their homework. In an economical side, 19% of the student population is considered poor, and this can cause hunger, which alters your learning experience, and also bad education. In the top chart, it shows how world hunger has decreased over the years, even though it's still high in a lot of places. This chart, the red shows low income, the green shows medium income, and the blue shows high income. and the difference of how money is spent on their children throughout the years. As you can see, high income is pretty much double what low income is, which some of that is of course spent on education, maybe even private tutoring or private schools. I also have a slide on ethical, which there's a study made in the United States that 7 out of 10 students cheated on an exam at least once. And the chart on the top explains who cheated, if it's a male or female, and how many times. This chart on the right explains how income is spent on different things, and it shows that there's an 18% on childcare and education, which is books. Childcare is books, transportation, and things like that. My argument: the more involved a parent is with their kids, the more chance they'll have to being successful, which is something that all parents should do. Parents do have a lot of influence over their kids, whether good or bad. If they're raised in a bad influence world, then they have more chance of being bad than to be good. Parents are role models, either good or bad. It's better if they're good, because then kids will follow in their footsteps. And the more time spent with your child, the more successful they will be. My reflection. Coming into this question, I did somewhat know that the answer might be yes, that parents do influence kids. Parents do alter their learning experience. But from this project, I learned that I learned graphs and data that explain why and how this is achieved, and different ways of achieving it. My personal experience is that my parents, they want me to be the best I can be. That's why I am a hardworking and diligent young man. And every small thing can affect greatly throughout their life. This is my bibliography. Document 3 and 4 are from the pre-release sources, and these bottom 2 are my other sources, in which I got 9.
Okay, 2 questions. My first question for you is, in your presentation you brought up the ethical connection of cheating.
Yeah.
What do you think in terms of parenting is promoting this high rate of cheating amongst the children?
Parents don't pay that much attention to their kids and their homework, so therefore it incentives them to cheat on homework, and if they cheat on homework, then they're going to cheat on tests, and that's pretty much trying to cheat on life.
My second question is, how does single parenting play a factor into how the development of the child is affected?
And by that you mean a single parent?
Yeah.
Okay. That affects because kids need both a father and a mother. Mother for caring, father for working experience. But now in this world, mothers do have working experience and fathers do have also caring experience. I believe that this can I believe that mothers would be better for as a single parent than fathers because of their caring factors, and that